Good evening, everyone. Please be advised that this meeting is being recorded and will be posted on the Fairfax Connector webpage and to the Fairfax County YouTube channel. Good evening. My name is Nicole Daly. I'm with the Fairfax County Department of Transportation, and I wanted to welcome you to this evening's outreach meeting to discuss the Fairfax Connector's May 2025 proposed service changes. Once the presentation is completed, we will begin the question and answer portion in which participants will ask their questions out loud. The chat feature has been disabled for this meeting, so we will not be taking written questions. We also encourage you to submit your comments to tonight's meeting using the online survey and the online feedback form, written feedback, or phone call. Again, we will have information on various ways to provide comments at the end of the presentation. Christian, would you like to introduce yourself and begin the presentation?
Thank you, Nicole. Good evening and welcome to the Fairfax Connector May 2025 proposed service changes. My name is Christian Bisai, and I'm a transportation planner with the Transit Services Division at Fairfax County Department of Transportation. And today I will be presenting the proposed changes for the May 2025. And today's agenda will start with the introduction of the changes, and then we will go over the details of the proposed service changes and cover the route profiles. Next will be the Title 6, and then we will conclude with the next steps. So the May 2025 proposed service changes include the following routes: Route 310, 321, 322, 350, 494, 605, 615, and Route 803. Here's a table with the detailed changes as far as the level of service. We have made changes to those routes to address on-time performance and improve service reliability. And we made some adjustment with the frequency and route alignment for some of the routes on a weekday with the weekday service. And on the weekend service, we made a route alignment with Route 803 as part of the proposed service changes. So we will go over the difference in between the current and the proposed service. So Route 310 currently operate every 20 to 30 minutes, 20 during rush hour and 30 during non-rush hour. As part of the proposed frequency, Route 310 will operate 20 to 25 minutes during rush hour and 30 to 35 minutes during non-rush hour. The span of service remain the same. It starts at 4:12 a.m. and the route ends at 12:54 a.m. And the weekend service still the same. 321, we have made an adjustment to the alignment, and that was to improve service reliability, as I mentioned. Currently, 321 operate every 30 minutes during rush hour, and then every 30 minutes during non-rush hour. What we're proposing is 30 to 35 minutes during rush hour. The non-rush hour frequency remains the same at 30 minutes. As far as the existing span, the route currently starts at 4:02 a.m. and ends at 1:14 a.m. With the proposed span, it will still start at 4:02 a.m., but it will end at 1:08 a.m. And the weekend service is unchanged. Similar to 321, 322 also went through the same changes. As far as the frequency, it currently operates every 30 minutes during rush hour and every 30 minutes during non-rush hour. What we're proposing is 30 to 40 minutes during rush hour, and the non-rush hour frequency remains the same. Currently, the route operates from 4:10 a.m. until 12:39 a.m. It will still start at 4:10 a.m., but it will end at 12:37 a.m. And the weekend service still unchanged. 350 currently operate every 15 to 18 minutes during rush hour and 15 to 20 minutes during non-rush hour. What we're proposing as part of the service changes is to move the frequency to 15 and 25 minutes for both rush and non-rush hour. Currently, Route 350 starts at 6:13 a.m. and ends at 7:37 p.m. With the new span, the route will start at 6:18 a.m. and will end at 7:41 p.m. And there's no weekend service. Next will be Route 494. Currently, Route 494 operates every 15 minutes during rush hour and every 60 minutes during non-rush hour. What we're proposing is 15 to 20 minutes during rush hour and then 60 to 75 minutes during non-rush hour. The existing span is 5 a.m. to 8:52 p.m. However, with the new span, the route will still start at 5 a.m., but it will end at 8:53 p.m. And there is no weekend service. Next is Route 605. 605 operate currently every 30 minutes during rush hour and every 45 minutes during non-rush hour. And what we're proposing is for the rush hour to be switched to 30 to 40 minutes and the non-rush hour to remain the same as current. The existing span starts at 6 a.m. and ends at 10:26 p.m. And with the proposed span, the route still starts at 6 a.m., but it will end at 10:25 p.m. with a weekend service. Route 615 also is going through an adjustment in frequency to improve service reliability. And currently, it operates every 30 minutes during rush hour and every 45 minutes during non-rush hour. What we're proposing is to change the rush hour to 30 to 40 minutes, and the non-rush hour will remains the same as current. The existing span starts at 6:41 a.m. and the route service ends at 9:47 p.m. With the proposed changes, the new service will start at 6:40 a.m. and it will end at 9:48 p.m. with a weekend service. Finally, Route 803, part of the changes, we are also improving service reliability and making an alignment, but just on the weekend, no changes with the weekday service. Currently, the route operates every 45 minutes, Saturday and Sunday, and the new frequency will remain as the same every 45 minutes, Saturday and Sunday. The new span for Saturday will be 7:05 a.m. until 8:37 p.m. And on Sunday, it will be 7:05 a.m. till 8:36 p.m. with a weekend service, obviously. So now we're moving on to the route profiles where we go into more details of the changes. So let's start with Route 310 that operates in between Rolling Valley and Franconia Springfield Metro Station, as well as Huntington Metro Station. This route offers you transfer available to over 30 routes, including Ramada Metrobus routes, as well as Omni route, and you also have access to the Blue Line and the Yellow Line. In addition to that, when you use Route 310, you have access to multiple facilities within a quarter mile. And that includes 5 high and middle school, 2 metro rail station, 3 activity centers, 5 park and ride lot, and 4 community/human services center. As I mentioned earlier, as part of the improvement, we are adjusting the frequency to improve service reliability. Next will be Route 321. Route 321 is part of the Greater Springfield Circulator, and it operates from Vandon Metro Rail Station to Franconia Springfield Metro Rail Station via Old Mill Road, Franconia Spring, Edsall Road, and Brandmark Park and Kingston Boulevard. Route 321 offer mini transfer available within the Fairfax Connector service, as well as Metro Bus. And also, you have access to the Blue Line, to the VRE at Franconia Springfield Metro Station. And also, there is a transfer available with OmniRide, Prince William Metro Express 95. The reason why we're making the changes is to realign the route to improve service reliability. If you look to your left, where I have my cursor, we are eliminating that segment of an industrial park and commerce road, and as well as around the Springfield CBC commuter garage. We have conducted some analysis and we saw that there was low demand in ridership. And the realignment will help with improving the on-time performance and the service reliability. So 321 offers access to several facilities within a quarter mile. And that includes one high and middle school, 2 metro rail station, 5 activity centers, 4 park and ride. And the next route will be Route 322, which is similar to 321 and is also went through the same changes as 321. Again, the route alignment update is to improve service reliability. This route, similar to Route 321, offers transfer to many connector routes as well as Metro Bus route and the OmniRide and access to the Blue Line and the VRE at Franconia Springfield Metro Station. In addition to that, when you use Route 321, you have access to several facilities within a quarter mile, and that includes 1 high and middle school, 2 metro rail station, 5 activity center, 4 park and ride. Moving on to Route 350. Route 350 is part of the tax circulator, and it operates between Franconia Springfield and on the Franconia Springfield Metro Station, but it also operates on Spring Mall Road, as well as Loisdale and Frontier Drive. Route 350 offers connection to multiple routes within the Fairfax connector system, as well as to the Metro Rail Blue Line and the VRE. We are adjusting the route schedule to improve service reliability. Part of the when you use Route 350, you have access to several facilities, and that includes 1 metro rail station, 1 activity center, a college, and 2 park and ride lots. Next will be Route 494. 494 operates between Springfield and Tyson and offer access to 2 metro rail stations. The Springfield Metro Rail Station, the Franklin Springfield Metro Rail Station, as well as Tyson Metro Station. Route 494 also offer access to the Silver Line to those 2 metro stations and the Blue Line, as well as multiple Fairfax connector routes and Metro Bus route and OmniRide Prince William Metro Express 95. Furthermore, Route 494 allow you to have access to multiple facilities within a quarter mile, and that includes 2 high and middle school, 2 metro rail station, 1 transit center, 7 activity center, and 3 park and ride lots. Next will be Route 605. Route 605 operates between Reston and Fair Oaks via the Reston Town Center Metro Station, the north side, and on Reston Parkway, and it serves Innova Fairfax Hospital as well as the Fair Oaks Mall. Route 605 is being adjusted during the frequency is being adjusted during rush hour to improve service reliability. Service on Route 605 offers you transfer to other Fairfax connector routes, as well as the Silver Line and some of Metro Bus routes. With Route 605, you have access to several facilities within a quarter mile, and that includes 1 metro rail station, 1 transit center, 3 activity center, a hospital, which is Innova Fairfax Hospital, and 2 park and ride, and finally 4 community/human services center. Next will be Route 615. Route 615 operates from Fair Oaks to Greenbrier via the Fair Lakes, the Fairfax County Center of Government, and Stringfellow Park and Ride. Route 615 offer transfer on multiple connector routes and also on Metro Bus 1C and 2B. Similar to 605, the route frequency is being adjusted during rush hour to improve service reliability. When you use Route 615, you have access to several facilities, and that includes 2 high and middle school, 1 activity center, 1 hospital, that's Innova Fairfax, 6 park and ride lots, including our new facility, the Monument Drive commuter garage off of Monument Drive, and 2 community/human services center. Finally, we will go over Route 803 changes. As part of the changes, we are making a route alignment update on weekends to improve service reliability. This portion of the route that operates between East Fall Church Metro Rail Station to the Seven Corner Transit Center will be removed on weekends. And again, that's to improve service reliability. However, no worries, that portion of the route will be served by Ramada 28A bus. And as part of the Ramada service plan this coming summer, that route will operate every 12 minutes from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday, and every 30 minutes from 9 p.m. to 1:30 a.m. So you will be able to use Route 28A to cover that portion of the route that's being eliminated as part of the Route 803 changes. So with 803, you have access to multiple facilities, and that include 1 metro rail station, 1 activity center, 1 park and ride lot, and 1 community/human services center. Now that we have gone over the changes with the route profiles, we will move on to the Title VI. So what is the Title VI? The Title VI of the Civil Rights Act of 1964 prohibits discrimination based on race, color, and national origin. It applies to programs and activities that receive federal financial assistance, therefore, such as Fairfax Connector. So as part of the service changes process, Fairfax Connector is required to conduct a Title VI analysis to ensure that the proposed changes will not result in a disparate impact or a disproportionate burden on Title VI protected minority population or on low-income population. So for the May 2025 service changes, our analysis or preliminary tower analysis found no disparate impact or disproportionate burden for the proposed service changes. So now that we have gone over the Title VI analysis preliminary result, we can go over the next steps. So the final changes of the service refinement will take place in between the winter and spring of 2025. We are anticipating a board approval in April of 2025, and then service implementation will be in May of 2025. Now that we have concluded our presentation, we ask that you provide your feedback, and you can do it in several ways. The first option will be to take the online survey by using this link. And just to remind you, the survey closes on February 26, 2025. The next option is to communicate via email by sending us an email to fairfaxconnector@fairfaxconnector.com. You can also provide your comments or questions by mail to Fairfax County Department of Transportation Attention transit planning, proposed May 2025 service changes, Fairfax Connector, 4050, Legato Road, Fairfax, Virginia, 22033. And finally, you can provide your feedback via phone by calling 703-339-7200, and the TTY is 703-339-1608. Again, 703-339-7200, TTY 703-339-1608. With that, I thank you for your time, and Nicole, you can take over. Thank you.
Okay, so now we would like to open up the meeting for questions and comments, and here are the instructions. Please raise your hand located at the top right-hand screen next to the three dots. I will enable your microphone and call you to ask on your question. Please unmute yourself when your name is called and ask your question or provide your comment. Please mute yourself after you've asked your question. If you're on the phone, press *5 to raise your hand, and when you're called upon by your phone number, press *6 to unmute. After you're finished, please push *6 to mute yourself. Do we have any questions? Okay, it looks like Sonia, if you could go ahead, unmute yourself and ask your question.
Sure, thank you. I guess I just wanted a little clarification. I certainly love the idea of improving service reliability and making these routes more efficient. I guess I wonder why, because across the board, it results in a reduce in the frequency. Sometimes just a little, sometimes a lot. So I just wondered, why we have to sacrifice the frequency to improve the reliability. Why can't we have both?
I guess I'll take that question. This is Michael Falchow. I'm the Planning Section Chief of Transit Services Division. It really comes down to resources, and what's causing the delay is congestion. And so the buses are getting caught in a lot of congestion. So in order to maintain reliability, we would have to add more resources or make minor modifications to the running time. We don't have enough resources to add more buses and more drivers at this time. So we are opting for a realignment of the running time, unfortunately.
I appreciate that. Thank you for the answer.
You're welcome.
Do we have any other questions? Okay, seeing and hearing none. We've now come to an end of the meeting. If you didn't get the chance to provide your feedback or would prefer to submit your feedback online, please visit fairfaxconnector.com and fill out an online survey. Comments will be accepted through February 26, 2025. You can also call us at 703-877-5600 and ask for transit planning. Finally, you can email your comments to Fairfax County's Department of Transportation, attention, Fairfax Connector, May 2025 proposed service change. That's at 4050 Legato Road, Suite 400, Fairfax, VA 22033. We thank you for your participation, and we hope you have a wonderful evening.